Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Chaos Before Cosmos. If you're new here, my name's Carrie. Been here before, oh geez. Soul Tribe, how is everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Well, for me it's morning. For you guys, it's, well, for most of you guys it'll be night time. Hope everybody's having a good I was like Monday evening for you guys over there in the States. Yeah, Monday evening. Blue, how are you, beautiful? It's funny. I'm just this is exactly how my neighbors across the street discovered that I'm a reader because of me streaming in the front yard. She's just like looking over at me, smiling. I'm just like, hey girl, hey girl, how you doing, Blue? You alright? Twinkle, how are you, beautiful? Patricia. Alright, this reading is gonna be for my water signs for Aries season. So we're doing Cancer, why do I do it again? You know, the alphabetical order of things, right? Let's switch that around. It's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's get that right. Let's get that right. I swear, it's like everybody defaults to like what's in alphabetical order when it comes to the water signs. It's so funny, isn't it? So anyway, like I said, this is going to be for water signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements for April. We will go through the daily jazz in a minute. You're in pain? Oh shit, that's no good, girl. That's no good. I mean, I'm in pain too, but that's because of my carpal tunnel and my arthritis and shit. But over shuffling cards. But yeah, how the hell did you do that? Were you doing something? Were you at least doing something fun when you dislocated it? Hope you're at least having some sort of fun, you know. Almost like snort laughed then. Oh my god. It's super like muggy today and very, very overcast, but it's actually like a bit of a nice breeze though as well. So I'm like, you know what, let's just get outside for today because it's not scorching hot with the sun. Dia, how are you, darling? All right, water signs, let's get into the daily jazz. All right, it is the 24th of March, 2026. Breaks down to 631, the number 10, the number 1. Tuesday is Mars is represented, or sorry, ruled by Mars. Aries, Scorpio energy. Sun's in Aries, Moon in Gemini. Number 1 being tied to Aries energy, also Capricorn with that number 10, number 1 showing up again. We drop zeros. The Sun, Leo energy, new beginnings, independence. All right, so probably going to make this a brief one. We might do another stream after. We'll see how we go. I've got Paul coming over to visit today, so I want to make sure I'm done in time for that. But let's get into it, water signs. All right, so Cancer, the words that came out for you, or the little short message that came out for you, was bravery, communication, and healing. Okay, so you could be Cancer, you could be doing things a little bit different here, stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay, or you're being asked to step out of your comfort zone. This could also be in the way that you communicate. This whole reading was about like having new perspectives, new ideas, and being open to new ideas, new perspectives. Again, with that Gemini energy showing up in the moon for today, you know, this could be about exploring new ideas or new ways of communicating for you. You could be around a lot of people at the moment, Cancer, where you're having to communicate. You could be having to also maybe like put on a brave face at the moment whilst you're going through some sort of process, some healing. There could be some important communication that might be coming up for you as well in Aries season. All right, let's have a look what we've got going on for you, Cancer. My pages are flipping, so there could be I don't know, something I need to go back and look at something. Okay, something that was written in the past, right? Some sort of past communication, something that was written. This could be again significant coming up in Aries season. So again, if there is some sort of, I don't know why I wanted to say like a situation going on, right? You might need to go back to some old documentation or some old paperwork. Okay, and dig up some sort of, this could be receipts, this could be anything. You're trying to grab your Damn, girl. Maybe that's not the wasn't the purse to grab, right? All right, Cancer. Let's have a look. What do we got here? Yeah, confidence is your key to success. So again, we're talking about bravery there. New moon in Leo, right? So yeah, it's gonna be about again manifesting something here. You could be trying to like manifest something, some sort of type of success here, right? Cancer, I just feel like as well, like time for healing, balsamic moon. I just feel like as well, like you're stepping you're stepping out of your comfort zone, or like you could be also trying to put on a brave face. Ooh, somebody could be putting on a show. Okay, so I get like this energy of you could be putting on a brave face, but there could be somebody in your energy, Cancer, that's trying to put on a show, trying to show you up, right? You could be trying to show some sort of, again, paperwork, documentation, right? Some type of communication. You could be showing that to somebody, right? There's something about, communication is key, right? So we're definitely talking about, again, like some sort of communication here. I'm getting like both in the form of like verbal and written for you, Cancer, right? But again, like there's something to do with the past here, which is significant coming up in Aries season. So I don't know, again, if there's some sort of reason why you might have to have some sort of documentation or something that was written in the past, right? Okay. I feel like as well, yeah, it's like there's a situation that it might be kind of taking you by surprise here. We've got surprise coming out, Kappa as well on the bottom here. So I don't know, it's like you could be really trying to take control of a situation or gain control of a situation. This could also be like, I don't know if somebody's maybe trying to like get the upper hand in a situation as well, or like somebody wants control in some sort of situation. Okay. Ooh. This person could be falling, right? So this person could be falling. Okay, there could be something to do with yeah, again, some sort of fall from grace, fall from power, right? Again, somebody trying to take some sort of control here. This could be somebody that's trying to like micromanage a situation. Okay, this, whatever this is that's been going on for you, Cancer, like it's been like a long time, right? Like you've been going through something for quite some time. There could have been some sort of third party situation involved in the past here as well, right? But you are, again, like you could be feeling very alone in this situation, or you might not have a lot of support around you at the moment, Cancer, right? That could be significant, or that could just be the way that you're kind of feeling with whatever this is that you're experiencing, all right? So let's have a little look, see with the tarot. We'll grab that. All right. We've got the moon coming out here. So, yeah, I don't know. There could have been some secrets here. Some things going on maybe behind your back. All right. High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, so this could be maybe like, you weren't, I don't know, weren't connecting to your intuition. This could also be, though, again, like that hidden energy. Somebody could be trying to hide something. Some type of manipulation here that's happened in the past, okay? Whatever this was, you could have been feeling like trapped by this energy, or just like limited in some way by this energy, right? You're holding on to some sort of truth, or you have the truth as well, right? Again, like I noticed this again yesterday as well, right? Her holding that sword. So it looks like you're not actually stuck, or you're not you are staying protected. I can see that, right? Like, but you're not as trapped as what your mind might be telling you that you are, something of that nature, right? But again, you've got some sort of truth here, right? This whole situation, though, could be making you feel like you're stuck, right, with that Eight of Swords, because it's like you're trying to, again, like you could be trying to move on from whatever this is. Yeah, you've got the truth, though, right? You've got the truth. You could, like I said, be maintaining some sort of boundaries here, protecting yourself, trying to protect your peace, right? You've got the truth, though, when it comes to somebody who's been, yeah, like making some sort of bad decisions, right? Doing something, I want to say, a little bit dodgy, right? Manipulative, right? Two of Cups in the reverse over here. So, yeah, this could have been about a breakup here. We've got a King of Pentacles coming out in your energy. I was about to say Capricorn, right? Capricorn could be significant for somebody, Cancer, but you've got a King of Pentacles coming out in your energy. Taurus, Virgo, Cappy, right? This is an energy here that It's a bond, right? Connection here that you've released, right? This could have been a very, very toxic connection that you were in with somebody. Okay. A lot of arguments going on here. 5 of Swords, right? There's this energy. This energy is trying to avoid some sort of consequence, right? Some sort of disaster here with that Tower in reverse. King of Cups in the reverse, yeah. This person, I want to say as well, like this person could be emotionally unstable. Or this person could be feeling like emotionally unstable when it comes to whatever's happening at the moment, right? So again, like April or Aries season is going to be, again, yeah, like there's a new beginning here, right? So I feel like there's something, again, like potentially it could be that something is coming to an end, right? So again, like something here, yeah, there's gonna be some sort of happiness that returns here. This could be, like I said, get up off the table, get up off the table. So I don't know, there could be something about like somebody like, oh, get up off the table, right? I don't know, somebody lying flat on a table. Somebody needs to get up off of something, right? 5 of Cups in reverse, though. So it looks like, again, whatever this is that's ending here for you is going to allow you to have this fresh start, right? I did see the theta long position, right? So that talks about, you know, a situation that's been going on for quite some time. So again, that could be coming to an end here, right? Where you're able to actually have some sort of, I don't want to say freedom, right? Because this person hasn't got you, like, this person doesn't have you held captive, right? But it's like, you know, it's just a new beginning, a fresh energy, a new start for somebody, right? 360, right? So again, like something could be coming full circle here. The Hierophant energy. For some of you guys as well, like you could be learning something at the moment, studying, right? Getting some sort of higher education here as well, or that could be something that you're considering, or something that you could be starting here in Aries season. What else do we need to see here? Yeah, it looks like you know, things are moving, or going to be moving for you, Cancer, in a much more positive direction here, right? Which is good to see. Yeah, there's healing, right? There could also be hopes, dreams, things coming true here, like your wishes coming true here. This could be in regards to a job or something that you've been working on. You could be still balancing out just some of your energies, your finances, things like that. But it does look like here that, you know, things are going to get a lot calmer, smoother in your life over here. Ace of Cups, you know, you could be really pouring into yourself at this time, or this could be a new opportunity in love coming in, right? If you're still feeling a little bit of pain, heartbreak over this, yeah, this Knight of Swords in reverse, this reckless energy, again, like take that time to like release whatever that is before moving on to something. There's something here though that is really making you quite excited, feeling optimistic. Again, this could be something that you're learning here, some sort of knowledge that you're gaining, right? It's leading you to a 6 of Wands, so leading you to some sort of victory, some sort of success here, all right? After potentially, like, you know, investing in somebody, like a poor investment for a very long time, where you could have been unable to kind of make moves, or, you know, it's just like you weren't able to take any other path, or like to branch out in any way, shape or form. You could be feeling a little bit isolated at the moment, too, Cancer, right? So again, like you might be feeling a little bit lonely, or this is you maybe coming out of some sort of period of isolation as well. As this ending happens, or as this situation comes to a close, or, you know, starts to close out and complete itself. Again, like you could either be, you know, really going back into yourself and spending a lot of time alone, like maybe too much time alone, or this is how you may be feeling at the moment. But it could be that you're actually coming out of a bit of, I don't want to say stagnation, because it's like your energy is moving, you're doing stuff, right? But it's again, it's been like a very, I want to say like it's been a very, very difficult period for you. So if this is you coming out of some sort of isolation period, right, this could be you again, like gaining some sort of confidence here, or maybe you're feeling a lot more confident, so you're able to actually step out and come out of whatever this isolation is. Okay, so if you have been holding back here with that 4 of Pentacles in reverse here, I feel like, you know, things are definitely going to get moving for you guys. Okay, what else do we need to see here, Spirit, for my Cancerians? Four of Wands here. So you could be coming together with some sort of community here. There could be some sort of celebration, some sort of family celebration going on, or family could be celebrating some sort of achievement that you've had here, or again, like if you have been studying or something like that, again, you could be like, you know, celebrating with the people that you're with, right? This community that you're with, or this group that you're with. Ten of Cups, right? So, yeah, it looks like we've got emotional fulfillment out here on the cards for you, Cancer. Now, this also could be with that Ace of Cups coming out there, right? And that Queen of Wands, like you finding the confidence as well to, like, you know, get back out there, right? So, I don't know, there could be a marriage, like, up ahead for some of you guys. Some of you guys could be getting married, right? Ten of Cups energy. Again, take what resonates, guys. Leave what doesn't. You're walking away from, I feel like you're walking away from anything where, you know, I want to say like any unrealistic expectations that either you might have or other people might have. Anything that causes delays here, anything that's kind of making you restless up in your head. It's like you're leaving all of that shit behind, right? In order to step into some sort of Empress energy here, okay? So it's like you're leaving behind all the bullshit in order to, you know, go after your happiness here. Anything else that we need to see? Yeah, I just feel like, again, like you're cutting off anything that, you know, isn't a value, right? Doesn't hold any long-term value for, again, you could have a lot of long-term dreams here, a lot of long-term goals, Cancer, right? It's like you're just cutting out anything and everything, and again, being really direct and very straightforward about what this is that you want moving forward. And it's like anything that's not worth it for you, right? Like you're not about to invest in shit that like doesn't have any value, right? Doesn't have any long-term value for you. So it's like you're not looking for quick fix energy or like short-term shit, which is really, really good, Cancer, right? This energy is really, really good. Really good. You may still be stressed out a little bit when it comes to your finances, trying to juggle responsibilities there, okay? But again, things will shift, okay? Things will shift, things will change, right? Things will shift and change. Just keep working on things, all right? So again, like I feel like this whole situation with the Hangman coming out, the Four of Cups straight underneath all of that, right? It's like this whole situation, this whole experience, whatever it is that you've been going through, it's giving you new ideas about life. It's giving you new perspectives. Like I feel like you're very, very open, or you've been very open to you know, having some sort of change here, okay? And it looks like you're really sort of putting in the effort here to make it happen, all right? With this other energy that's sort of, again, here, your energy is gaining momentum here, right? Just, again, the spirit just like keep pulling, okay? And a new start is coming, right? So again, this, whatever this is that's been going on for quite some time, okay? It's, yeah, the answers you need are coming, right? Like the ending of something, the final say, right, of a situation could be closing, right? So again, get prepared for that, because once that's cleared, right, again, you're going to have a lot more mental capacity. So, you know, you might want to think about like what else that maybe, and look, you might want to take a mental break, Cancer, you do you, but I feel like you're going to have a lot more mental capacity to be able to take on something new, to be able to maybe like integrate, you know, more things that you want to learn, more things that you want to invest in, again, like more things that you want to grow, especially if it's in regards to, you know, things that you want to learn, or in regards to your finances. All right, Cancer, that's what I got for you guys, my beautifuls. All right, let's give all these a good shuffle. I can't really see my phone screen all too well, guys. Oh my god, okay, it makes it hard when you know, when like a table doesn't have like just an edge and it's got like a little lip on it, right? Like I can't get these cards up. Here we go. I'll use cards to flick up cards. Very quiet out here today, right? Very quiet. Very quiet. All right, so we're going to be doing Scorpio next. I didn't even put a timestamp on that first one. Nathan, LT, how is everybody? All right, why can't I see? What would help here? I'm like, less light would help. Less light would help, but well, I'll get a timestamp now for myself for Scorpio, because that certainly makes my life a lot easier. the only sound I can hear other than like the birds is like the compressor from somebody's air conditioner. That's all I can hear. White noise, some good old white noise. All right, Scorpio next. Scorpio. Funny because I'm looking at the number 8 across the road on my neighbour's bin, right? All right, pop those down. Let's give these a good shuffle. I'm trying not to let the cards actually like fall on the table so I don't struggle to pick them up. All right, timestamp. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I'll go 22, right? Give myself a minute to have a sip of my iced coffee. How have you been, Nathan? How are you, your lucky char? Lucky char? Right? Not lucky charm, just lucky char. Oh, God. Firefly. Too sweet. I hope everybody's doing good. Again, like, man, this humidity, right? The humidity is like next level today again. Alrighty. Scorpio. Scorpio, again, like I said just before, again, because I'm only time stamping this now. Looking across the road, number 8 on a bin, right? On the bin. So I don't know, Scorpio, you could be trashing something, right? Getting rid of something, getting rid of somebody. Okay, discarding somebody. Maybe you need to discard something. Maybe somebody's discarded you. Okay. This could also be about like removing things that you no longer want, right? This could also be like seeing, you could be seeing as well. There's some things that need to be removed, right? Some transformations that you need to go through. What I had written down in the notebook for you was ideas, expanding, and emotional habits. Okay, so you know you could be looking at your emotional habits at this time. Okay, looking at what needs to be left behind, or maybe the way that you react or respond to certain things, and how you might kind of better. I don't want to say better present yourself, like, but better regulate yourself. Maybe for somebody that could be, you know, something of significance here. All right, let's get you some oracle cards first, and then we'll get into some tarot for you, Scorpio. All right, what have we got here? Scorpio, please, Spirit. Thank you. I want me to take that. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. So ideas expanding. So yeah, I don't know, again, like you could be like toying around with things right before you decide to actually start something, right? Build something, grow something. Okay, so it's like, you know, things aren't or you haven't solidified something here. So again, like you could just be waiting for ideas to expand, or you're expanding on some sort of ideas here. Okay, so like something hasn't been finalized is what I'm kind of getting. Time to release negativity. So yeah, I don't know if you've been feeling a little bit negative, Scorpio, or this is again like an emotional habit here, right? Or something that you are starting to recognize, and this could be something that you're starting to recognize here, right? Like gaining some sort of new perspective here. Oh man, retrograde is still like hitting me pretty hard with the communication, right? So I don't know, Scorpio as well, like you could have some you know, problems trying to communicate at the moment, or you could have or be struggling maybe with communicating, you know, your emotions at this time, or this could be something that you've been struggling with for quite some time, right? So you know, it could be a time for you to, you know, potentially look at that. And I feel like as well, like, yeah, adjustments are required, Scorpio, at this time when it comes to, I want to say as well, like the way that you express yourself, like when you're not feeling good about certain things. So I don't know whether maybe, you know, this could be an energy of like not saying anything, slamming doors kind of thing, right? Like, you know, people could be asking you what's wrong, Scorpio. You could be very, very closed off and not actually expressing yourself, something of that kind of nature. So there could be, yeah, some sort of adjustment that, that needs to be made here in order to release that negativity. So, you know, venting it out, speaking it out, expressing that, right? Okay, so looking at your emotional habits here and what needs to go, right? Spiritual clarification there. So yeah, definitely looking at what needs to go here when it comes to that. All right, what else we got here for Scorpio? Spirit. Okay. All right, we've got Artemis coming out and happiness, right? So courage, empowerment, protective, okay? So you got a lot of inner strength. Again, Spirit could be telling you to stand up for what is right or to lead by example here as well, okay? So I don't know if some of you guys, Scorpio, like maybe you are in some sort of leadership role or you're wanting to be in some sort of leadership role here, okay? Spirit telling you like to lead by example with whatever it is that you do. You know, Spirit are also asking you to rewrite the narrative here when it comes to your happiness. Okay. Also, if you are in some sort of leadership position or you're in an environment where you lead others or where you're called to lead by example, right, then you're supposed to be here to help rewrite happiness or again, changing the status quo on something. This could also just be changing the status quo when it comes to your own happiness here. Like, oh, I'm getting for somebody as well, Scorpio, like with that stand up for what is right. Like you might be right about something, but again, like it could be the way that you're communicating something or expressing something that might be like it might be like either impacting you in a negative way or like not having the effect that it should or its full effect if you were to communicate it in a different way. So, you know, this is about like, again, like seeing things, you know, like if you want somebody to be, it's like love languages, right? If you want somebody to feel loved, speak to them in their love language, right? Just like the same way that you would want them to speak to you in your love language, right? It's important that like you sort of understand that the way that this communication or whatever this is isn't coming across the way that you think it is or you think it should. Okay, so it's like it's not being absorbed or it's not being recognized or understood or something of that nature, right? That's for somebody specific. All right, that's not going to be for everybody. Okay, happiness is a choice you can decide upon right now, right? Yeah, there's some sort of practical wisdom's coming out. There's some sort of situation where you need to stay level-headed about this, gain your composure. All right, so again, like if you're having struggles with I want to say like some sort of expression here, right? Then, you know, just slow down for a second, take a deep breath, right? Because again, like this could be something that's really, really important for somebody, or this could be important for you, something important that you need to express or convey some sort of message here. But it's like if you're not grounded and practical and like, you know, in the right energy, then it's not going to be absorbed the way that it needs to. All right, Scorpio. So let's get some tarot out for you as well. His birthday was amazing, and as I suspected, and I've told a few people, as I suspected, he was more happier over getting keys and responsibility of, you know, safely keeping his own wallet. He was more excited over that, right, than he was his actual gift. But I suspected that, you know, because he's that kind of kid, you know. He's just like, he's deep. He's a deep soul, right? And for him, I think it was the idea of like, you know, responsibility and like having that responsibility kind of like bestowed upon him, you know, made him feel special. Like that's what made him feel special. So it was good though. Like, I mean, he was with his father in the morning and had some sort of, I don't know, some sort of gathering or whatever. And then the kids were down with me at the psychic fair, and you know they were chatting up to all the stall holders and looking at this and looking at that and looking at crystals, and they had a good time. Like they had a good time. They were pretty worn out though. Like everyone was pretty worn out by Sunday, and I mean we're still like pretty worn out, but you know, he was loving it. He was loving it. All right, Scorpio, let's have a look what else is going on for you guys and Aries season. King of Cups, right? So again, the focus could really be here, you know, there's this emotional balance here with that King of Cups energy, you know. Trying to balance out those emotions here. 5 of Wands, yeah, because from time to time, you could also be dealing with a situation here where there's like a lot of chaos, competition, bit of drama kind of going on in your energy out here as well, Scorpio, where, you know, Spirit's saying to you, like, stay emotionally balanced when it comes to whatever this is, right? So again, like looking at potentially in the past, right? Oh, right knee, right? So somebody could have an issue with their right knee, or, you know, the right side of the body is all about the action side. It's about action, so it's the masculine side. So, you know, there could be some sort of issues when it comes to like some sort of action that you want to take, some sort of movement, right? Could be a little bit difficult here. There's some sort of, I don't know if there's gossip, right? Or if this is maybe, you know, again, like Spirit saying, just be careful here with the way that you go about communicating something, because you want it to come off, or you want it to be received, I don't want to say properly, but like in the best positive, or in the best potential way that it can, right? Like you want the best outcome for whatever this is, right? But there is some sort of, you know, again, little fairies, right? Fairies fighting and competing and shit, right? I don't know, we've got fairies fighting out here, right? We've got a fucking fairy fight, right? No, my one's the fucking brightest, right? I don't know, fucking Scorpio, right? But there seems to be, you know, maybe even a lot of talk or gossip going on around you, okay? If there is some sort of drama that's happening around you, again, like this is being talked about, okay? So stay grounded in your emotions, or keep your emotions grounded here. Justice wanted to come out like kind of a little bit sideways. So I feel like whatever this situation is that you're going through, Scorpio, like I feel like it's not black and white here, right? Like there's you know, maybe some shades of gray here. There could be a little bit of like, you know, he said, she said, you did some shit, they did some shit, right? The stars here in reverse, you know, really it's what this is a lack of maybe healing, right? Awareness, understanding of oneself, okay? Things could be feeling a little bit hopeless at the moment. Maybe you're feeling like justice isn't going to be served with the situation as well. That could be making you feel a little bit hopeless at the moment. You could also be feeling a little bit burnt out at the moment, right? With the 9 of Wands, or again, this is going to be like the energy that's playing out here in Aries season for you. You know, feeling a little bit of burnout, bit of fatigue from, you know, whatever this fairy fight is, right? Fairy fight. 10-10, right, on my screen. 8 of Cups here. So, you know, again, you could be walking away from, or trying to walk away from some sort of situation here. In order to, you know, again, like it's just like you wanna be happy, right? This could also be, you know, walking away from a situation or a person maybe who wants to return or make amends or something. You're like, you know what, don't know, right, Chariot? You just want to move forward, right? Whoever you are, you're just wanting to move forward. Scorpio, you could have a King of Wands in reverse in your energy, Wheel of Fortune in your energy, right? Somebody here who either caused you some sort of delays or is having some sort of delays here. 4 of Cups, right? This person maybe, you know, I want to say like this person could have been ignoring something here, right, when it came to like their emotions, all right? But somebody is like not as... Somebody's not content here, right? There could be, again, like something that you've said here, some sort of truth that you've said here, which is like got somebody like in their vibe. Like this is a message here that's coming through, right? There's some sort of communication or something that you're putting out, or something that's being said here, right, that you don't like. This is either you or this person. Somebody needs to like see the truth about why there's these delays or a block in communication here, right? Somebody doesn't want to drop something, right? They don't want to drop it, right? Just fucking, you like, just drop it. You can be telling somebody to just drop something, okay? Again, like you're just trying to, Spirit, like, again, like you can be yes, be direct. Yes, be concise. You might even be slightly sharp, right? But don't allow this situation to get you emotionally unstable, right? Like to bring in some sort of emotional instability like within you, okay? So I don't know, somebody could be also trying to get a rise up out of you. They've got energy here as well. This is a bit of a dreamer here, right? Like, you got a bit of a dreamer in your energy here. Page of Cups in reverse, Two of Wands. Somebody here is making some sort of plans here, okay? This person here is carrying some sort of heavy load. They've got a lot of responsibility, or they could feel like they've got a lot of responsibility, feeling very burdened here, right? This energy is either they're lacking some sort of courage here, some sort of bravery here, or this person's just, I want to say, a bit of a tool, right? A bit of a toss pot, right? I don't know. There's something about this person being like a bit reckless here, okay? Somebody could be, oh, shit. Yeah, somebody could be secretly trying to, manifest. I was about to say manifest you, right? But manipulate you here as well. This person's like, again, struggling with their Two of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here. This person's struggling with something, right? Struggling to have some sort of growth here. Ace of Wands is in the reverse. They're struggling to come up with ideas. This person could be trying to steal some sort of ideas that you have as well. Okay, you could have already caught this person out though with that Seven of Swords coming out in the reverse, right? This person wants to, like, it's like this person doesn't, they don't want to work with you, but they want to expand off of you. This energy, Scorpio, wants you to give to them, right? There's somebody that wants you to give to them. Man, I don't fucking know, right? I don't know what is with all these people. I really don't. This person could have brought a lot of arguments as well, right? A lot of drama, okay? A lot of fucking bullshit, right? There's a lot of bullshit going on. You're trying to balance things out here, okay? You're trying to balance things out here, or, you know, you could be trying to balance things out here, just trying to find some peace, some harmony, right? But there's just a lot of shit, right? So again, this could have been this person that wants you to give to them, okay? It's because this person, either you've left this person out in the cold, or again, they've got some sort of issues with their finances here, right? But there's no balance between you and this energy, okay? No balance there, right? You're slowly moving towards your manifestations. Well, you got this other person in your energy who's feeling really, really unhappy about the fact that you could either have rejected them, or you just don't want to be around them, be with them, work with them. You don't want anything to do with this person, Scorpio, right? Like, you've freed yourself from this individual, right? With the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Sun. You know, you're moving into a more positive direction, right? But again, like these energies, or people could be trying to put you in your feels, get you in your feels here. There's this codependent energy, this person again that wanted to like build off of you, because again, like they have nothing to contribute, right? But they want to expand off of your energy, off your ideas, off what it is that you're working on, right? And this could be kind of like, I don't know, this could also be putting you like just in a real fucking funk when it comes to your emotions, right? So again, like, you know, just kind of look at how these energies are yeah, like this is, right? It is, it has an ability, or it has the potential to mess you up emotionally, right? So just stay grounded here, Scorpio, right? Like, don't let these people, these energies, whatever this shit is, right, get under your skin, right? It's just these people, yeah, try and hold back a little bit as well. Like, I don't like just hold your energy back from these people, right? Try not to get too deeply invested in anything here, okay? Independence, right? Or like keeping to yourself, or staying away. I want to say staying away from fuckwits is really, really important, because again, they're just going to get you fucked off, right? Like, these energies are just going to put you in a place where you're just, you know, and then it's going to take you off your path, right? You're going to not be able to focus on what you should be focused on, right? It's just like, I don't know what I was saying, like, fuck these people, right? Fuck them. And that's exactly how you should be thinking, right? Like, fuck these energies, right? Because you shouldn't be wasting time on this. You've got other stuff that you need to work on, that you need to focus on here, that's far more important, that's going to be far more beneficial for your growth, okay? And for you moving forward. So, man, good luck with that, Scorpio, right? Sounds like a hectic Aries season, right? It does. All right, split to the Five of Swords, right? It does sound like a lot of argumentative kind of energies, or a lot of people trying to argue with you, or somebody, again, just trying to argue the point with you. So, you know, try and, again, stay balanced as much as you can with temperance with your energy, so that this energy doesn't, you know, doesn't get you out of sorts, all right? All right, that's what I got for you, Scorpio. All right, moving on to Pisces next. How are you, Amber? Man, that sunlight just picked up and I was like, no, don't do that. I'm squinting even more now. I know, sunglasses on outside and she's still squinting, right? Just coughing and what? Are you sick? Is that what's going on? Are you unwell, Nathan? Or is there some other reason why you might be? Or is there some other reason why you might be coughing and choking, right? I was like, what is that other word? I'm like, what is that? Coughing and what? Chicking? He's coughing and chicking, right? I don't know. What is chicking, right? Oh, fuck Nathan. Well, at least the sky's starting to clear up a little bit, right? If the sun's out, it means it's because the clouds are moving. It means it's because the clouds are moving. Glass Rose, how are you, beautiful? If anyone I've missed, all right, let me go back it up. I don't know. No, I think we're good. I think I've said hello to everybody in here so far. All right. God. Hey, DR, I could really use a palm leaf right about now, mate, right? I could really use a, and some grapes. Some grapes would be good. Of course, we want the red ones, right? We want the red grapes. The red grapes and some palm leaves would be dope right about now, homie. You know what's so funny? I didn't even look at the fucking phone screen. I didn't even look at it. And you've already fucking written that. Holy shit. It's like, I don't know, was I reading your mind or did you just read mine? Oh shit, me and the homie got jokes. We got the jokes. Oh my god, funny. All right. Keep shuffling, right? Gotta keep shuffling. We don't want repeat stories. Yeah, I know, right? I was actually thinking about, like, I was like, maybe should I bring my pedestal fan out here? Like, it meant we would have had to take one of the screens off the windows, put a power cord through. I'm like, no, man, I don't have time for that shit. It's too much, right? I tried to keep it really, really simple today. I didn't bring out, like, the whole studio like I normally would. I was just like, just take what you need out there, Carrie. Like, don't go overboard today. You don't need that much, you know, for these reads. But, It's let's just say it's definitely nice inside the house. I've got the AC fucking cranking right now. So, yeah, I'll catch up with Paul when he gets here in the just after lunch. So I think we probably will do. I may do. We'll see how we go. Unc, how are you? I might do a. We'll do a stream after this. Chat shit, shoot the breeze, you know. What is that sound now? That has like an off frequency, right? I don't even know what that is, but is that a vacuum cleaner, man? You know, like how sometimes like in the distance you can hear like the frequency of like a vacuum cleaner suction changing. You're like, ugh, right? Noises like that. I don't like noises like that, man. They're just they like, I don't know, they just like, they hurt my soul. They hurt my soul. Oh my god, I wonder if I could see better if I brightened up. No, I'm at full brightness, man. Like, what is going on, right? What is going on? The light off of me is reflecting into my phone screen. No, I probably need a screen, like a glass, one of those glass protectors, like, which is anti-glare. That would probably be handy. I just feel like now that the front of my screen's like all scratched up and shit, like what's the point in putting like protector on there now? Like, it just seems pointless. Should have done that when I first got it, right? Like, you'd think that you'd do that when you first get it, not after it's scratched and it's all fucked up. All right. There's a few viruses and illnesses going around. Just be careful, peoples. No, we don't do fear. We don't do fear, right? Don't be careful. Be careless. No. Right, but yeah, don't go around like fearing shit, right? Isolating yourselves, right, from existence, you know, disconnecting from everything. I mean, yeah, I mean, I know of some viruses and shit going around, but they're not the kind that they're in the form of human bodies, right? Actual people, the embodiment of people. You just vacuumed, did you? Want to come do mine too? When you, now that you're done, you want to come do mine? Well, normally I like get my little Dyson stick vacs and do it every day because of the dog that's here, because I can't fucking stand dog hair anywhere, right? But I haven't for the past like 2 or 3 days because I've just well, I've been busy. My body's fucking sore from doing too much, right? Working too much, doing too much cleaning and shit, right? Just need to give myself a bit of a rest. All right, let me get a timestamp. All right. But yeah, if anyone wants to come and do some chores here, I know it's a long way. I know you guys are far away, but I'll pay you in sarcasm and micromanagement over whatever it is that you're doing. Sound good? Like I'll be like, oh, you missed a spot. Oh, can you just like lift that up and get it under there? Like like be like, bitch, shouldn't you just be happy someone's doing something for you for you? Should I think it's about time actually I taught the kids how to use the vacuum. I think it's about time, right? I think it's about time. Oh, and I'm a feeder. I'll feed you, right? So I'll feed you good food. Lots of food. Hello, butterfly. Hello, flutterbys. All right. Pisces, right? The words I had down for you was identity, emotional transformation, all right? So identity. That was an interesting one. I was like, well, what do you mean, spirit? Identity, right? So could be struggling with your identity. I don't know. Self-identity, right? Something about that. Okay. Could be significant here. Emotional transformation here. Okay. So you could be going through some sort of emotional transformation, Pisces. Okay, or some sort of emotional situation could also be transforming for you. You know, time to really balance out your spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces, right? So, again, for those of you guys that, you know, are on a spiritual path, you know, you could be sort of... I want to say as well, like you could be struggling, right? Or it could be a bit of a challenge here as well to be able to balance things out when it comes to your spirituality and your practicality, right? So, you know, if you are really working hard on certain things, you know, you could be, again, sitting in that masculine energy so that you're able to, you know, continue taking the action that you need to. Okay, but don't forget as well, like you need to like pull back and take that break sometimes. There you go. Hello, beautiful. Again, another butterfly transformation is very significant, Pisces. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. You could have forgotten something as well. You've forgotten your train of thought. You could be forgetting things, or you might be, yeah, what are you forgetting? Forgetting something, right? Could be forgetting something. It's really time to step out of your comfort zone. I've got a lot here. Yeah, step out of your comfort zone, north node. Don't let your past hold you back, south node, right? So I don't know, you could be sort of stuck halfway between something, halfway between a situation, right? Halfway between some sort of transition here. Okay, some of you guys, it's time to work through your fears, or this is what you're already doing here. All right, so I don't know, again, like for some of you guys with Pisces placements here, like Aries season could be like where you're sort of stuck between the past and the future, right? Like sort of halfway between some sort of shit here, right? Working through your fears, okay? For those of you guys that are highly spiritual, highly intuitive, with Pisces in your chart, you know, again, that balance at the moment, you know, might seem a little bit difficult as well with, you know, Aries energy very much being an action driven energy, you know, connected to Mars energy. This is all about, you know, taking action. Okay. There could be a situation here as well where you're needing to make some sort of move here, right? Be bold and make the first move, right? Cardinal moon. Okay. Again, this is reminding me of like that Aries energy as well. Okay. So, again, like there's some sort of move maybe that you need to make, or, you know, that you need to be brave in making here. Yeah, the situation here, chaos, right? Emptiness, right? There's a situation that's been going on for quite some time with you, Pisces, right? Where, like, it's like a need to balance something, restructure something, organize yourself. Okay, there's been procrastination, especially when it comes to your mindset. Staying in any sort of position here, or like mindset that, you know, again, like it's like procrastination, right? Procrastinating on expanding, right? On having that new perspective, blah 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 blah, right? I don't know, you could be just as well, like not really absorbing something, or something you're not like taking something in, maybe, or you don't want to listen to something, or maybe, like, again, you could be blocking something out here, right? You could be, again, like holding on to some sort of sadness here, or there could be overthinking in the situation that's creating confusion. Overthinking situations will create further confusion, right? So even if you're already confused about something, okay, Spirit telling you to pay attention to the signs, right? There's signs, symbols, synchronicities all around you, okay? If you're not paying attention, you may miss it, right? So there is an opportunity here as well for some of you, or some of you guys, to have a new beginning here, but you need to be open to change, right? That brings that sense of renewal energy, right? So emotional transformation, okay? Poseidon energy, anger, greed, untamed power. So I don't know, Pisces, for some of you guys, you know, there could be too much emphasis on materialism, toxic thoughts that are leading to toxic actions, okay? You know, it could be like time to get a grip, right? Poseidon does rule Neptune, right? So again, this in my third revision of my deck will be a representation of the darker Piscean energy. Okay. All right, Pisces, let's get you some tarot as well. Let's see what else is going on here for you in Aries season. All right, what have we got going on here for Pisces? Spirit, please and thank you. Three of Wands is in the reverse, right? So this talks, you know, this is delays. This is you know, plans not coming to fruition here. This is a lack of growth, a lack of expansion, okay? Give me more with that, Spirit. You know, something could have you here with there's a page of wands that's come out here. You know, something could have you feeling like excited, like, you know, you're feeling energetic about something. Yeah, we've got an Emperor coming out sideways, Pisces. So, what is this that we, again, like, you know, you could have certain areas where, I'm going to say it like this. If an Emperor comes out sideways, is he really an Emperor, right? If he doesn't embody the upright energy of all four kings, is he really an Emperor, right? We're going to leave that sideways because it's like, it's up in the air right now. It's up in the air. But it's like there is a lack of growth here, okay? There is a lack of expansion here. That again, that's going to be significant for Aries season. Although, you know, again, somebody's feeling optimistic about some sort of shit. Again, Pisces, whoever you are, whatever this is, right? There is something here that there is a cycle, okay? Some sort of cycle, some sort of lesson here that you have not completed just yet, okay? There is a tower moment that could be happening here. So again, this is crumbling foundations in order for something to be rebuilt, right? Okay, one or two things here could be going on, right? All right. Yeah, Spirit's like, don't I know, Spirit, right? Again, I'm just a messenger. Now look, this could be somebody that you're dealing with, right? But the energy was just, this is what the energy is that I'm getting, right? Again, like whether you are consciously aware, not aware, right? It's like there is a level of manipulation around either you, or again, this is something that you're doing that, again, like this is an area where you need to kind of like look at, right? So something's not going to be moving forward here, right? Something's not moving forward. The Chariot's in reverse. The Chariot is in reverse. What? Moving forward to what? Okay, so you're not, okay, one of the reasons why, Pisces, you could be struggling to move forward here is because you're not listening to your intuition, okay? Repressed emotions here as well, right? Or this is somebody around you, right? But again, you know, the energy, it's not feeling like that. I'm not seeing any, we got no cups out here, right? So again, unless there's nothing out here that tells me that this is about somebody else. Yeah, the devil's here, right? Pisces, man, I don't know. Pisces, right? There's definitely some toxic behaviors here, okay? Some toxic behaviors, some secretive nature here. This is why something here that, you know, again, somebody here, right? Magician in reverse, right? Whatever this is that you're trying to work your magic on, right? It's not going to move forward, okay? You're not listening to your intuition. There's also like hiding secrets, being secretive, right? And there's a level of toxicity here, right? There's a level of toxicity here. Four of Cups in reverse, Spirit, like you need to get a new perspective on this energy, okay? You need to get, as enthusiastic as you are about something, right? You're lacking control here, right? You're lacking control here. Proper, true emotional control, proper control, right? Five of Wands, it's chaos, right? There's chaos going on around you, okay? Competition, okay? There's something here, yeah, either you're not going to get a wish fulfillment here, Pisces, or the Spirit is saying to you, you haven't healed something, right? You haven't looked at something, right, that needs healing here, and it's causing some sort of chaos here in the energy, right? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you're not working on it. You haven't worked on it. There's not enough work that's going into it, right? Queen of Cups in reverse. You could also be codependent, Pisces, right? There's a bit of a codependent kind of energy coming out there as well. Ten of Cups in reverse, right? So I don't know if this could be over some sort of loss here as well, a family loss, something of that kind of nature, right? But it's like there's like a deep-seated unhappiness here, right? Hermit's in reverse, right? You're lonely, right? There's a loneliness here as well. Isolation, isolating yourself. Right, Four of Swords in reverse. Like I do see as well though, like this is also like, you know, wanting to make moves or wanting to do something, right? But you're going against I want to say it like Spirit's like, yeah, no, say it like that. You're going against Spirit, right? You're going against you're going against like the spiritual nature of something, or the way like something is traditionally done, right? You're going against the grain of something, okay? King of Swords is in the reverse, right? You can't just, you know, do like, again, I'm getting like cold, detached kind of energy, right? Like you can't just kind of ignore whatever this is, right? This is what's happening here. You're not going to be able to ignore this. Yeah, the sun is here, okay? So something's illuminating this, or again, like this is coming to light here because, you know, it's time to pick a path here. You know, it's time to make a plan here on what you want to do with this energy, okay? What is it that you want to do with this energy? Because it's going to keep cycling throughout all aspects of life, right? It's going to keep seeping into all kinds of things here because it's a cycle, right? It's a repeat cycle. It's a repeat thing that potentially keeps happening, okay? That isn't being healed, isn't being looked at, and it's creating limitations, right? But it's like, it's what Spirit, I want to ask, why? Yeah, I'm going to say like that. You're lacking balance here, okay? You're lacking balance here. It's like you might be passionate about shit, you might get excited about shit, right? But it's like when it comes to, I don't know if this is emotional situations, it feels like emotional stuff, right? But it's There's a level, I want to say like this as well, like if there's a level of like sneakiness and self, if this isn't you sneaking around other people and doing shit, right, this is like complete self-deception. Right, this is complete and utter, like, this is like lying to yourself, you know, that's what it is. It's lying to yourself. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Pisces, man, come on now, right? It's going to be pretty hard to not see the truth, okay? It's going to be pretty hard to not see the truth. Yeah, the moon's in reverse, right? It's going to be pretty hard to not see the truth, okay? Because it would be showing up in various different facets of your life. Hangman, Pisces, right? I don't know which angle you're looking at it from right now, right? But you need to look at this from a different view here, because this is keeping you bound, right? This energy, this, I want to say behavior, right, is actually keeping you stuck. And it's keeping you stuck in a position where you're not actually happy being, right? You're not happy being. It's making you unhappy, right? So it's time to, yeah, there we go. It's time to put an end to it, right? It's time to go through the deep, I'm talking like, you know, for somebody, this to me looks like full ego death, right? Like this is somebody that needs to go through, you know, a complete and utter ego death, right? This is like soul shattering shit, okay? Because only once you completely like bring all that shit down will you actually be able to have the things that you want, right? But like, it's like there's a lot of heartache, like full of heartache, right? Don't get me wrong, like if it comes out sideways, you know, there's got to be certain areas that are fine, but there's a particular area of life that's really not fine, and it's you're not going to have a celebration here. You're not going to be able to have that joy, have that shared joy, because that energy will impact so many different things around you, right? So many different things around you. There's some sort of action here, right, that you do. You need to take on this, okay? Learning how to truly love oneself and be in a space, right, with the Ace of Cups there and the Five of Cups in reverse. Like this is about like truly being happiness, right? Allowing your happiness to come back, like, you know, within whatever the situation is for you, you know? But it's going to be impacting, and it will impact other things. Of course it will. Of course it will. Spirit said to me, let me just get you one. We're going to get one more oracle card from over here. All right. What is this for Pisces? Spirit, please and thank you. There we go. Confidence is your key to success. Okay. Also having confidence here as well, like in your ability to like dig into whatever this is, right? You could also like be, Spirit's like, yeah, you could also be, you know, like playing off of confidence, right? But when deep down, right, this is the energy that comes out, right? What I see here is like deep emotional sadness. That's what I see, deep emotional sadness. This, if you go through whatever this is, it is it's like something you need to eclipse out. You need to eclipse this energy out from your energy, right? From your system, from your mindset, from your emotional body, from all of it. It needs to be, action time, right? It's action time. Again, Aries says you're not going to be able to avoid these things, right? It's going to start showing more and more and more over time, right? It's going to. Either that or, you know, it requires then avoiding all people, places, and things where this doesn't get shown to you, right? But it is at some point that this is going to be reflected back in different ways. And look, you know, for some of us, we don't see how that plays out. We don't see how that's actually like playing out, right? We don't understand sometimes why people act the way that they act towards us. But we always think it's them, right? We never assume that, hey, maybe this person is responding this way, like because of me, right? Because of where I'm at. But again, like if we don't stop to think, right, we don't stop to ask the questions, then we're never going to get that awareness, right? We don't get to gain that awareness of the situation if we don't stop and ask the questions. If we just automatically assume, or, you know, we always think that, oh no, you know, like, oh, I've always done this, and I've always been good at this, and I'm always good at that, and, you know, I always shop the best possible way. Like, you know, that really limits your ability to make the changes that you need to. Because, you know, generally we see, and this is for everybody that I'm talking to, right? Like, generally, if you are in, you know, like this very, very high vibrational, like, I'm all healed, and I'm always in this great energy, like, that is like reflected in, you know, the things that come into you, right? Like, what is what's surrounding you, the people, places, and things, opportunities, right? It's reflected all around you in your entire world. So it's like, if you're lacking, you know, sunshine and happiness and joy and all of that shit, right? That is, your outer world is simply a reflection of your inner world, right? That's what it is. So, you know, it doesn't matter who we are, right? Like, again, our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. So we got to remember those things, right? But it's not an energy that serves, right? And again, if we're not aware of these things, and we choose not to become aware of them, they impact everything. They impact everything. And then it's a bit hard for us to walk around and go, oh no, it's that reason, it's that person, it's this, it's that, the other, right? When we don't stop and go, hang on a minute, could it actually be me, right? What is the common denominator in all our experiences, right? It's us, okay? The common denominator is always us. So if the things that are playing out over and over and over and over, then it's because it's you, right? This is a you thing. It's not an external thing, because nobody is choosing the things that you have in and around your, you know, your space, right? So, you know, we've got to be mindful of those things. We've got to be aware and stay aware of those things, right? That we are always the common denominator in all our failures, all our failed relationships, right? Everything. We are the common thing in all of that. Not these other people, because that's that person, this person, this person, this person, right? Again, I'm seeing butterflies, right? Transformation. It's time to go into that cocoon, right? It's time to really like go within and go through that transformation in order to be able to come out on the other side, you know, and be ready to like really spread those wings and take flight, you know. Anyway, that's what I got for you guys, water signs, for today. We're gonna go, I'm just gonna go straight. I'm not even gonna do a fucking whatchamacallit. Yeah, Nathan, right? I'm not sure, like, I really don't know, right? I really don't know, like, I really just don't know sometimes, like, where your head might be at, dude. I really don't. I'll say it like that, right? Like, there's a time and place for certain things, certain conversations, and certain energy. And if your energy isn't clean, or like you've been doing some shit that is putting you in some sort of inability to have any self-control, like, again, like we've talked about this on my channel, man, like we don't, you know, it gets a little bit disruptive for other people as well, you know. Like, just be mindful. We've all got to be mindful of that when we're in this space, okay? This isn't a gaming stream, or you know, like a fucking I'm hanging out at the bar like drinking with my mates kind of stream. Like, this is, you know, a space of spirituality and healing. And, you know, it's like sometimes we need to learn how to reel certain things back, right? And you know, listen to the messages and listen to what's being said, because there's some sort of value. Because, you know, all too often, and I see this, like, you know, it's all good to like joke and have laughs and whatnot, but a lot of the time it's a distraction from what's actually going on within, and also a distraction from the work that we should be putting in. Okay, because I know when, again, like, I'm gonna say it like this: when you guys have been around on my channel for a long time or for a while, like, I can tell by your energy where you're still at, or if you're still at where you're at when you first came in, or that sort of stuff, right? What kind of progress you're making. You get what I'm saying, right? Like, it's just, you know, learn the time and place for certain for certain things, right? You get what I'm saying? Anyway. Thanks, water signs, right? We'll see you guys in the next stream. Just give me 5, right? Love you guys. Bye.